Let's see who all gonna come in here today. Peace, God. Peace. 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 Thankful for all y'all coming in and checking me out. Right now I'm experiencing some type of difficulties. Because Instagram is not allowing me to post anything. Everything I post is saying that it's something wrong with the connection, guys. So I'm gonna see who all gonna come in here before I get started with my speech today. And I hope that y'all enjoy it. I thank all y'all for coming in and supporting me. Peace and light, peace and love. Okay. What did it say? All right. Most definitely. It don't look like we're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna come into this live, but I'm gonna just continue, just to make sure that I send out the right frequencies and vibrations to all the people that have joined. And if you have joined this live, believe me that you have been attracted to the right place. Because as we know, energy attracts. So if you have been attracted to receive this live, then grab a pen and paper, because you're going to be very happy to receive the info and wisdom that you receive today. Now, today's talk is about what chakra are you speaking from? Now, the reason why I stated and gave this title to this particular live is because most people are under the misconception that there are only 7 chakra points. 7 chakra points. And then everybody also are teaching the false perception of 7 being the number of completion. But this number is not the number of completion, because therefore there are how many more numbers after that? 8 and 9. 9 is the number of completion. Now you may ask, how can I prove this? 9 is the number of completion because it takes 9 months for a baby to be born. Am I not right? And the number 9 is the highest number in the numerical value system. It's the highest number in the numerical value system, guys and goddesses. Every number after that only repeats itself. So you have 1 after that with 2 ciphers after that, because the circle is a cipher, which is a cycle of completion. Do anybody disagree with that? It's truth. It's truth. Now, with that being stated, we have 9 chakra centers and not 7. There are 9 chakra centers and not 7. But this only applies to the melanated man and woman. The melanated man and woman in planet Kai. Planet Ki is how it's really pronounced. This is only for the non-melanated. The non-melanated man has 7 chakras. Really, the non-melanated Caucasian only has 6 chakras. And the indigenous Indians of India have 7 chakras. And so do the Asians. But the melanated man and women, the guys and goddesses of planet Ki or Kai, have 9 chakra points. Now we're going to speak about what chakra are you speaking from? What chakra of those who are around you, what chakra are they speaking from? Now, as we know, we have first and foremost the root chakra, which is the chakra in which, when used in the right polarity from the positive side, this is the chakra that is supposed to be used to ground yourself back to planet Ki, back to planet Kai. This chakra is what one would use when they're doing their shadow work in order to release all of that negative anxiety, all the negative emotions, all that negative energy in which you have built up within yourself, which it is stated that the body holds the negative energy in your hips, because it says that the hips is like the junk drawer in your house. So this is where, when the body does not know what to do with the negative energy or the stress and anxiety in which you produce on the daily, habitual daily habit or daily routine, it stores it in the hips. So hip opening exercises in yoga are highly recommended and they're highly recommended for everybody, because this releases all the negative energy throughout your vehicle or avatar, which is called a body. Now, when someone is speaking from their root chakra, and they're speaking from their root chakra in the positive polarity, then this means that they have been grounding themselves. They have been doing tree work. They have been doing grounding work, with grounding themselves back to the element of earth. They have been grounding themselves in their goals, in their achievements that they're trying to achieve in this third dimensional matrix, in this third dimensional construct. That means that they have been rooting and attracting their the right energy to themselves, because it's stated that energy flows wherever attention goes. So be careful what you give your attention to. Well, in knowing this, for those who are speaking from their root chakras from a positive aspect, they are doing their shadow work right now. And what is shadow work? Shadow work is defeating the shadow self. What is that? All the negative polarities of self. All the negative polarities of yourself. You. This month, I am fasting. So this is my month of shadow work. This is the month in which I go toe-to-toe in battle with my shadow self, to show my shadow self who's in control. This is my time, and to get rid of all of my negative polarities, all my negative attributes, all of my negative traits, so that I can add on to the positive side of me, to the positive polarity of me. That's what 8 actually symbolizes, because when you turn the 8 to the side, what do you get? You get the infinity sign. When you lay 8 on the side, you get the infinity side. So 8 in the supreme mathematics equates build and destroy. You have to destroy all the negativity in order to build on the positivity of self. So remember this. Just remember this. A lot of times, yes, God. Now I'm saying, I see the guys say, zombie boy, yes, God, they are going off, you know what I'm saying, the perception of the Indians. And we must realize that the Indian culture was a culture that was stole from the original Comedians, or the Tamarans, the original Nubian people who were indigenous to what they called Egypt, which was called Kemet back then. It's in the hieroglyphs. The hieroglyphs show that the gods and goddesses performed yoga and created yoga. But the gurus of India lie and say that they created the yoga system. They claim that the so-called sages of India created this yoga system, this system of holistic healing, this system of holistic health, which is a lie. Just like the Asians claim that they created Kung Fu, but Kung Fu comes from Nubian wrestling, was also in the hieroglyphs too. And remember that the hieroglyphs was called the Metu Nectar, and not the hieroglyphs. The word hieroglyph means sacred, or what it is, scarce writing. But Metu Nectar, which our ancestors created, meant the words of the gods and goddesses. So everything that was in the Metu Nectar proves that we were the ones who created these systems and sciences of healing, these sciences of living. But moving on, if you are grounding yourself, if you are doing your shadow work, if you're learning to do tree work, if you're learning to meditate and dig within yourselves in order to elevate yourself, to unlock that kind of lily energy, then you are speaking from the positive polarity of your root chakra. And I give all y'all who are doing so big ups. Big ups to you, because you are the one who are doing the work, and no one can do that work for you but you. No one can defeat your shadow self but you. So keep doing what you're doing if this is the chakra in which you're speaking from at the moment. Now, for those who are speaking from the negative polarity of the root chakra, they are the ones who density are low. They are the ones who continue to deal in violence, because we remember that all chakra centers have colors too. And I almost forgot about that, God. All chakras have colors too, and you can unlock the chakra centers not only through vibrations of hum, lum, rum, but also through the actual meditation of just meditating on the area and the color of that chakra center. So the root chakra center is red. So we know that red denotes violence. So those who are speaking from a negative perspective of the root chakra, they are speaking from this chakra and are the ones who are producing the most violent and chaotic energy on this planet underneath the firmament right now. These are the beings that you want to stay away from because they're stuck in their lower vibrational self, promoting all the animalistic tendencies and traits that they can, and they do not, and the toxicity in which they can, trying to spread it to all of the people around them because their melanin is toxic. They have toxic melanin, and these are the people in which you want to stay away from. You want to stay away from them because they only seek to destroy you and not uplift you. Now, remember, those who are speaking from the positive side of their root chakra are doing their shadow work. They're working on self. They're grounding themselves. They're doing tree work. They're digging within themselves in order to curate and to purify and to detoxify the toxicness or the toxicity of their melanin and their way of thinking. These are the people that you want to surround yourself around. But those who are talking from the negative side of this polarity of this particular chakra, which denotes red. Red denotes protection, but it also denotes violence, blood, chaos. You want to stay away from those people because those people are only aiming to destroy you because they're stuck on a low vibrational way of thinking, a low vibrational frequency. And remember, we're rising our frequencies by unlocking the Kundalini serpent so that our energies can rise, so that we can rise as planet Gaia rises the frequencies of her energy. Moving on to the next chakra, which color denotes orange. This chakra is called the sacral chakra. This is the sacral chakra. Now, those who are speaking from the positive aspects of the sacral chakra know how to use their sexual energy right. They know how to use their sexual energy to manifest things quicker through creative visualization, semen retention, or tantric yoga. Because they realize that this particular chakra point denotes procreation. Procreation, to bring another life, another soul into this universe in whatever avatar that they come in. So in order for you to actually be on the positive aspect and be speaking from the positive aspect of this chakra center, this chakra point, you have to learn the positive aspects of using your sexual energy for the right reasons. Remember, they say that sexual energy is the highest form of energy on this, in this particular third dimensional realm. And why? It's because it is the energy of procreation, of giving life, So when you use it and you take that energy and you recycle that energy in order to harness it, in order to utilize it to bring manifestations into manifest or into reality through tantric yoga or semen retention, then you are using your sacral chakra in a positive polarity. And you will see the results. You will see. Because it states that when you do semen retention, that the semen eventually becomes spiritual light, spiritual energy, and travels right back up your Kundalini spirit, which goes up your spinal cord and unlocks all your chakra points until it reaches your crown chakra, which is your aura, your astral body. So it's a blessing. And if you're using tantric yoga to bring forth manifestation by using that creative energy, that life force energy to attract things to you quicker to make all of your manifestations manifest quicker, then that is also an advantage for you. But for those who are speaking from a negative polarity of this chakra, which is the chakra, they are the ones who are out there to deceive you and want to strip you of all of your sexual energy because they know the importance of your sexual energy. These are the succubuses. These are the incubuses. They exist on the astral plane and they exist on the physical plane. And don't forget that they definitely exist on the mental plane too. They exist on all forms, every plane of existence in which we can think of. These are the people who are on TikTok and on Instagram who are selling their bodies in order to get followers. These are the people who are trying to tap into the energy, which is called porne. This is where the word pornography comes from. The energy of porne, which is used by the Satanists and used by not only the Satanists, but the Draconians and the Reptilians in order to drain you of your life essence because they understand the importance of your sexual energy. These people are mostly the people who are into sexual gratification. They'll give anything for sexual gratification. They'll do anything to take your sexual energy to use it for their own sexual gratification. They don't care about you. They don't care about your way of life. They don't care about your health, holistically, mentally, physically, or spiritually. They do not care about you. We know that a lot of people in the LGBT community take this particular energy and they utilize it in the wrong forms of life. They use it in the wrong forms of life. And I'm not talking down on the LGBTQ community because we know that that is an agenda to I guess you can say separate us. They utilize all these different things in order to separate us because we know that the soul and spirit, which is the Ka and Ba, has no gender. It has no gender. So I'm not against homosexual people or any of that. But if they would learn to use their sacral chakra, which is orange, in the right manner in order to manifest and bring things into the universe which are pro-life, productive, then they wouldn't be the energy vampires that they're taught to be. And people who use the negative polarities of this particular chakra, which is aimed at guarding your sexual energy, are energy vampires. They're energy vampires. They're out to get your sexual energy as being succubus and incubus in order to only gain sexual gratification so that they can drain you of your life essence. And remember that sex brings another life into this realm of existence. And if you bring in a new form of life, a new spirit, a new soul into this life underneath the firmament, into this third dimensional construct, and you do it with the wrong person, just think how they can make your life a living hell. Just think about all the baby mamas who make the baby daddies, life a living hell. Just think about it. Just think about it. So utilize your sexual energy in the right way, in the best way. Make it be as productive as it can to work for you. Because remember, this is all about you. This is not about me. This life is about you. For anybody who tapped into this life is about you and what you can gain from this life. Moving on to the next chakra. This chakra is the chakra in which most people don't speak about. This is one of the added on chakras that's added on to the 7, which will give us the 9. This chakra is the stomach chakra, which I call the sacred chakra, the sacred stomach chakra. This chakra deals with eating healthy, eating right. If you are not putting the right things inside of your avatar, then eventually you will get some type of illness. Do you not agree? Let me hear somebody say that they agree. If you agree out there, let me hear y'all say that I agree. Y'all comment, I agree. This will destroy you though. If you do not protect this sacred chakra, which is based on eating healthy, by learning to get the electrolytes, the light ions, light photons from plants and fruits, then it is no way that you will be able to unlock this chakra center. So this chakra center, which sits in between the solar chakra center, which is yellow, and the orange chakra center, which is the sacred chakra center. This chakra is yellow orange. It's the color yellow orange. This is the chakra that they don't tell you about. It's yellow orange. And anybody who's speaking from this chakra center, who is not eating healthy, who is obese, who is telling you that meat does not hurt you, who is telling you that you need protein from meat, when all of the carnivores who we gain this protein, so-called protein of the meat from, eat the animals who eat plants, or they eat plants in order to gain their protein, which you don't need protein, you need minerals. So all the people who are telling you all these lies about your health and how it doesn't matter, you can eat anything, we're going to die anyway, these people are speaking from the negative perspective, the negative polarity of your sacred stomach chakra. Your sacred stomach chakra. Because remember, health is holistic, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So you can't leave out the physical aspect of this health. If you're not feeding your avatar and your vehicle to right things, then how do you think that you're going to be able to vibrate on the right frequencies? How do you think that you're going to be able to attract the right things to you? How do you think that you're going to be able to stay healthy enough for long enough to be able to deliver the message or reap the fruits of your labors? How? There's so many people in the world that want to be loved, but they want other people to love them. But what about loving yourself? How can you expect somebody else to love you when you don't love yourself? Riddle me that, cat man. And remember, this is the year of the cat. And I'm Indigo Child, cat eyes. Nah. I am a cat. I'm a liar. But moving on. So the negative polarity of this chakra, sacred stomach chakra, are the people who are telling you that it doesn't matter about your health. The people who are not practicing eating healthy and are showing the lack of discipline. Those people who are showing that they don't care about their livelihood. They don't care about their avatar. They don't care about their body. They don't care about their vehicle. Those people who will put anything inside of them. This chakra makes you more dense, where you can't vibrate at a high level if you're eating the wrong things. But if you're on the positive aspect of this chakra, then you're learning to eat properly, more healthier, with your fruit and vegetables, in order to lighten up the density of your flesh so that your astral body can vibrate at a higher level, so that you can attract things that you want in your life quicker. Because remember, life is how you perceive it, and you are the sole controller of your life. Because just through your thoughts and actions is what bring the manifestations into your life. Just through the way that you think about life, just through your perception